Impersonally Victimized!
Hello, everybody! I was expecting some Beyonce. That was not Beyonce, but I was not disappointed. Okay, hi, we're Impersonally Victimized. So it's true. We did almost die at a fiery wreck on the way over here. It's very traumatizing. So you guys are going to be like our therapists and help us process this together. It's going to be beautiful. So if you guys were to die in a fiery car accident, what is one material item that you would really miss?
My insurance cards.
Insurance.
I have been her physician for like
7.5 years
seven and a
now.
half. I knew she's good at math. She's a mathematician, so she's
Yeah.
good at math.
Yes, and I'm so glad that I found her because it is so hard to find a primary care provider these days.
Especially for someone like you who's so unhealthy.
Oh, I know. I mean, I broke that hip, and then I found out that I had that bone marrow problem, and then I found out I had glaucoma, and then I found out that I had an ear infection.
Yeah, right. I know all of, and that was year one. We dealt with that.
Yes,
She
year
didn't have any bone marrow. I didn't know that was a thing.
And so I called him. I called Jake from State Farm. And he answered right away.
That is our motto, Christopher. I am there for you. I just appear like that whenever you want something.
You do, and sometimes you started appearing even when I didn't want to. That was a lot of fun.
You were my only client at that time, obviously.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to be there for. I didn't want to lose another one.
Seemed really interested. Right.
I didn't want to lose another one. That's what I said when we went in to the hospital. The start of year 2. The heel spur. It was heel spurs.
It was heel spurs.
Out of control. Out of control. Lifetime of untreated heel spurs.
Yes, horrible. And you know, it's gotten so bad that I'll just show up at her house, you know, when she's
Got
on
so
vacation
bad,
or...
I just show up at his wedding. I was there.
He was not invited.
But I knew exactly what date it was because you added your soon-to-be wife, who is his wife now, to the plan.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, she's being added on the 1st, so that means obviously on the 30th.
That was cool, but then
Yeah.
like 4 years later, I was having my vasectomy, and there's Jake.
I wanted to make
right
sure
next to the doctor.
Make sure everything went smoothly. I just wanted to make sure no kids would ever come out of your body.
Yeah.
Well, not your into the
And I just wanted to make sure no kids ever came out of my body. I mean, I don't want to pass all this down, you know, that would be irresponsible. And
I don't think that'd be scientifically possible.
Yeah, probably not.
But, you know, it's, hey, we're going to tackle that if we need to.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna tackle that if we need to. He said to me, and I was scared to death because I think he was talking about me and my body.
Yeah,
It's
your
very
body tries-
protective.
if it tries to cross over and let one out, I will be there and I will end it.
A kid or a fart? I'm not.
It's growing. It's definitely growing. It is.
Looked a little bit like this last week.
A little bit like it, but bigger. Now it's bigger because it's growing.
Okay. Well, you know, thanks. You know, I was just not sure you'd even noticed.
Wait, I did. I know you've been working hard.
I
I'm
have,
proud of
you know, I mean,
It's I know it's tough for you.
well, we had an early frost this year.
Yes.
Never saw that coming.
I thought it was really adorable that you slept outside with it. That was
Oh.
like commitment.
Well, it's my eggplant.
It is your eggplant.
I mean, I'm not gonna leave it out here. It needed to be protected, and those burlap sacks weren't gonna cut it, you know?
I just think this has shown how much you've grown. I think I might maybe trust you to babysit my kids again one day.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, if you slept outside with the eggplant, I just feel like now I can trust you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, your kids make a little bit more noise than the eggplant does, though, so.
But they're like biologically related to you, so.
That's true. I forget that.
Yeah. You gotta have a little bit more patience than you would with the friggin' eggplant.
Well, do you think maybe you could send the kids over and we could have a slumber party here in the backyard and pitch a little tent and the four of us could just snuggle on up.
You know, Hector has those allergies. This outside isn't gonna, you're gonna have to let the eggplant do its thing that night alone.
Oh, well, you know, I want to be there for Hector and Marion, but I can't leave this. I mean, you know.
I think it's okay. It's an eggplant. It's planted. It's supposed to be outside. It's fine. My children, your niece and nephew, it'd be good if you could form a relationship.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I will. I'll just
Yeah.
leave this little guy to just fend for himself.
He'll be okay. He's fenced in. It's, you know, this is a safe area.
I know.
There's neighborhood watch.
We do have the groundhog problem. There's
Well,
been,
you know, it's
you know,
awfully
they get
cold.
under. The barrier doesn't help for the
It's,
diggers.
you know, if-
Rabbits too. You know, moles. They're getting bigger.
Well, honestly, I just feel like it's going to be in God's hands.
I don't want to stand between you and your happiness. I don't.
I thought this date was going so smoothly.
Oh, it was, but every nonverbal that you were giving me said, I don't want to be here, so I was just going to let you go.
But I batted my eyes 5 times in a row.
You did, but
That means I like you, and aren't you gonna ask me out my second date even though this is a first date?
well, that kind of takes away the suspense, and I'm sorry that I'm sorry that I misread everything, but you're. I just thought you were out of my league, you know. I did, and I was surprised when you said yes the first time, and I'm surprised you've stayed with me for the first 7 minutes of this date, and I just. I'm having a hard time.
Well, I want to set your mind at ease. I am out of your league. I wanted to try something different for once.
You think because you're out of my league, I'm more likely to look past your flaws and stay with you and feel special because you chose me?
Not only that, you'll never cheat on me. Every time I do something wrong, you're like,
No
you're
big
so
deal.
perfect. At least I have you.
That's right, I feel so lucky. Do I?
Like, look, don't you feel special? I'm holding your one hand with 2 of my hands.
I do have really big hands. You have really small ones. There's a flaw! There's a flaw!
That's not a flaw.
Okay, that's a good point.
I wore
Reaching
tight
the small.
gloves growing up so they didn't get larger.
Golly. I feel like my parents didn't raise me right.
No, they raised you right. Look, I mean, big hands are so impressive for you.
Yeah, you can open things.
Big things.
Yeah. Oh,
Like my peanut butter jar when it gets stuck because I put it in the fridge.
Oh, you eat peanut butter. That's high in saturated fat. That's a flaw.
Only in America. It's only a flaw if you're American. I'm obviously not from here with my accent.
Oh, jeez. You're exotic.
Oh, these heels are wearing down way too fast. I'm worried about this horse. He might go lame soon.
I think he's a goner. I think Chester has jumped his last pole. Yep. I mean, unfortunately, I'm the only veterinarian in this town too. So.
Oh, Samantha, Chester's my favorite horse, though.
Well, Chester's been a good steed, I will say. But yeah, no, he's given up. I can see it in his eyes. Yep, he's asking to go. He's begging.
Oh, no, Samantha.
Don't worry, buddy.
He's got a few more years, at least 0.75 years left.
No, that's like 6 years in horse time. He does not have that. I can see it in his eyes. Chester's got to go. I think we should just focus on, what would Chester like to do in his last hour and a half here on Earth? Because I've got a date later, so we have to wrap it up.
Samantha.
Sorry, I hate to be pushy. It is it's like 4 weeks in horse time though, so, you know.
Okay, well, he really likes, you know, it's really weird, but he really likes Vegemite. We could give him some apples covered in Vegemite.
I could tell he wasn't from here by his accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay, then let's give him some Vegemite.
Yeah, okay.
Is that what you want, buddy? Oh yeah, he's into that. He says give it to him and then he's ready to go.
Yeah. You know, Samantha, I don't know if I can go on without Chester. I mean, you...
Okay, listen.
You can-
Tori, this is what I deal with all the time. The animals are ready to go. The owners can't deal.
Well, I mean, you've got the same euthanasia is a thing here, right? I mean, we're in Oregon.
Well, that's what. No, we're euthanasiaing Chester in the next hour and a half. I'm sorry if that wasn't clear.
I met with the old people, guys, and they have some things they want to talk about.
Oh, okay.
They no longer like to call glaucoma. It's now called the glaucoma.
Glucose.
And yes, guys. And now,
Okay.
about that, they want us to change a lot of disease names that they can pronounce correctly.
Okay.
Okay.
Glaucoma seems pretty easy.
Glaucoma.
Okay.
Glaucoma.
What do I know?
Glaucoma.
Seem that much easier, but we'll go with
These
it.
are a lot of changes for someone
I
that's
know.
not going to be around much longer. I just
Glaucoma.
They are our main business.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
is it in an effort to make them less scary sounding?
I think, yes, when they hear the glaw, it sounds like claw.
Like instead of cancer, it could be conche.
Yeah,
Sounds kind of
yes.
festive.
that sounds French.
That
No
is
one's afraid of the French.
Wait, no.
Conche.
French is beautiful, guys. The old love the French.
Yeah.
true.
It's a thing.
Oh,
All right. Well.
maybe instead of like rheumatoid arthritis, it could be Rue McClanahan.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
arithmetic.
Already love it.
Solid.
Yeah.
Golden Girls.
And
Yes.
Golden Girls, like on their level,
Yeah.
very like
That-
gray on
yeah.
gray.
Guys,
Yeah.
you are getting there. And no more blood pressure, guys.
No.
Let's call it the Betty White syndrome.
Oh,
yeah.
How about just Betty White's pick me up?
That is
That
going to
is
be
so-
trending.
No.
That is
Oh
going
my
to be
God.
trending.
Yes, guys, I want that tweeted today.
Okay.
On it.
Wow.
Oh,
I don't
guys.
think the olds are on Twitter though.
I know, but we need to get we need to get the youngs
Right.
talking
It's like
about
we're
it.
preparing
Okay.
the middle age for like their future.
You know, the old
Right
people,
around the corner.
they are so impressionable by the young people.
Yeah.
It's true.
So we just get the youngs talking about it, and the olds will change.
Okay.
They will love it. Diabetes?
It's been done.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a goner.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
That was Jesus forever.
That was a,
Drag that out.
that was a dumb horse. Yeah.
You have to pull the I got a date, we gotta wrap it up soon
Yeah.
line.
Exactly.
I know.
Exactly. God, these people, these long, drawn-out deaths. I mean, let's.
These attachments. Come on.
I know. Like, let's move on, people.
It's like you were literally like on top of it, kicking it in the sides all day long.
Go into the light.
Yeah.
Go into
pulling the hair.
And it's like, I'm fine.
Why don't you
I'm
just
fine.
like, pull them on into the light now?
I know.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Well,
Yeah.
listen, we need to continue to keep it a secret that there's actually 3 veterinarians in this town.
Yeah, it's less compelling.
Should probably
Less
stop
compelling.
eating at bars.
Yeah.
Especially
Hey,
in our
Mr.
scrubs.
Yeah. My scrubs with cats all over them, and
You know.
yours with dogs and
Damn.
fowl.
Like that.
Doctor, excuse me,
Aw.
strangers. Doctor,
Yes.
They're just
Quoi?
I
wannabes.
didn't know who to go to, but my watermelon just stopped growing.
Now this is serious.
I would sleep with it. I would
Yeah, you
water
should.
it daily.
You should continue to keep this watermelon alive for as long as humanly possible. It's a plant. This thing could live forever. It'll outlive you. It'll outlive me.
Okay.
It'll outlive this town.
Your watermelon's dead!
God damn it.
How would you even know?
There were 2 more billable days in that.
Shit.
It's a plant. It's not gonna. They're so inexpensive. The overhead's like nothing for a plant.
I don't like how you talk about my baby like
I'm
that.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I put my blood, sweat, and water into this.
That just doesn't seem.
Yeah, you were
Probably.
bleeding onto this watermelon.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
probably
think
what
that's-
happened. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm O negative.
You
I'm the
killed your
ultimate
water
giver.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you're conflating.
You murdered that thing. It's
I'm
Sorry.
the universal giver.
well, the Lord giveth and the Lord
No, I
taketh
think
away.
it's a goner.
Doctor,
Jesus Christ.
I have this
I
virus.
thought this was a safe place.
It's a really important strain of virus, and it's not replicating anymore.
Okay.
to
Did you
do.
put your blood, sweat, and water into it? Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I would recommend in this case.
What kind of doctor does she think she is?
It just needs more shelf time. Maybe some sunlight. Maybe a host. Have you tried drinking a little of it?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just do that right now. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. That's good. Feeling a
You're
little
feeling symptomatic. Perfect.
sick
Good.
already.
Good. All right.
Great.
So now it's in you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So it'll
Thank
live
you.
forever
Oh, it's
until
gonna live forever.
it might kill you, but just
That's okay. I mean,
have close contact with somebody soon so that it. Did you want to use that one?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Are they out of buckets?
Oh, no. My parents said I can't stay home and watch TV anymore. Had to get outside.
Do you want to have a swing?
Oh, no. That's too much. I mean, this is a first time thing. I'm just getting used to this whole outside, no TV, no tablet, no video games,
Okay.
no internet.
Okay. I didn't even know they served popcorn here, but I guess.
No, I got this from the movie theater right next door. I wasn't allowed to watch a movie because that's not outside, so.
Wow. So this is your first time outside, like ever?
Yeah. I watched the whole 9 yards. I think that's gone, so.
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
that's why I
That's
was
totally
like-
cool. I'm just gonna use this one since it's open.
Oh.
You sure you don't want to take a swing? I mean, it's very freeing, you know? You just send this little ball out in the wide blue and can't really see where it lands, but it doesn't matter.
I like to name them. That's Edgar.
Oh, all right. Well, say goodbye to him. We're never going to see him again.
But this mystery is like, where's Edgar gonna go?
Exactly.
I hope it's a sandpit.
Probably will be. Sorry. Oh, missed him. Sorry, Edgar.
Another chance at life.
I know.
Oh my gosh. You're so exotic, both of you. This is so exciting.
Thanks.
But I'm definitely gonna win. Yeah.
Wow. That's,
Yeah. As soon as this commercial break is over, they're gonna say second, first, winner.
But I'm 1/8 Ukrainian.
I'm Canadian,
Can you top
so
that?
I'm
Can you
just
top that?
Canadian tops pretty much everything.
Like full Canadian top 20 Ukrainian?
Yeah.
That seems a little racist.
Well, I mean, facts are facts. I don't.
Okay. Do you wanna go after her?
Well, I mean, just the whole backbone of human history is, comes from Ukraine. Everyone knows that.
Bit of a stretch. Bit of a stretch.
Excuse me,
Oh
guys.
God.
They just told me they made a mistake when they cut me. From South Africa.
Oh.